Good morning, elements at Oakway, elements everywhere, elements all over the place, West Coast. Coach Beth here. I'm getting set up for our senior fit class. I'm here at my home studio today, which is going to be awesome. It's a beautiful morning. Just going to get my camera set up. We have a few minutes before we begin, and I just wanted to remind you, whoopsie, that I can't cover up the camera for one. But we're gonna just be using our own home style implements today for resistance, so for upper body, and a little bit of load for squats and whatnot. I'm gonna use my kettlebells. If you've got some form of resistance at home that's more fitness oriented, dumbbells, toning balls, kettlebells, anything works. As long as you can hold onto it safely. That's really the top priority. So I'm gonna get my camera set up, make sure that the lighting and all that is where I want it to be. If you wanna send me some feedback, I've got some music set up, and I don't have a microphone here, so I wanna make sure that you can hear me above the music, but also it'd be nice for you to hear the beat. So I'm gonna get my camera set up. You just take your time getting set up here and get comfortable. You're gonna want your water. Let's see how all this works. Definitely not gonna be perfect, but that's pretty darn good right there. Actually, I should probably put it right. I can tell I'm gonna get hot in here already. This is my Pilates studio, so I'm not used to doing a lot of movement in here, but we certainly do very specific. That looks like that looks pretty good. Okay. Hi, Vicki. Thank you. Yeah, this is my home studio. This is where I teach privates. Hopefully soon to be duets, but that's when everybody can move out and about again and move out in the environment. All right, that's good. Make sure you've got your water. Right. Yay, we're getting some numbers this morning. Let me know you're here with a thumbs up or a heart, whatever you got. It's nice to know who's out there. I don't know about you, but I really miss people. I miss being with people. I miss the feedback of my classes, the exchange, the smiles, the hugs, all of it. I miss all of that. And I'm sure you can relate. Last night, I got to enjoy my son. He's 22 and he lives down in Utah. He's in school down there and is still there. But we made hummus together. It was really fun. Oh, yay, we're getting more people. Hi, Trish, Dora, and Mary. Yay, good to see all of you. So good to see you. So just a reminder, we're using our household modes of resistance today. I happen to have these kettlebells hanging around at home, so I'm going to use those sometimes. You're welcome to use your dumbbells if you've got some at home. Hello, good to see you. Let your friends know that we're starting in about a minute. I'm going to be up here on my reformer today. I don't have a chair that's going to work at home for me. All my chairs are too short. I can't double them up like I do at the studio. So the reason I'm at home today is that we're having a blood drive and a food drive over at Oakway today. So if you want to drive by, I think it's a drive-by food drive, not a drive-by blood drive. But you can go in, you can donate blood. And it's up in the studio upstairs, or you can just drive by and bring non-perishable food items to donate at Oakway, Elements at Oakway. So that's for everybody, members or not. Nice way to get out, give back a little bit, or just share share what you got. But we're gonna go ahead and get started. Please let me know if the music is too loud. Yes, it might be distracting, but I need it for a beat. Frankly, it makes class a lot more fun, okay? So, we're gonna sit here, feet planted on the floor. For those of you who are just jumping on, this is my home studio, my home Pilates studio. I am teaching on FaceTime and Facebook portal right now from my home studio with one-on-one clients. I'm also teaching duets, so if you have somebody at home you'd like to share the time with, that's a good way to go. So send me a message and I'll get back to you if you're curious about that. All right, so here we are on our chair. We're gonna start with a nice shoulder lift up towards those ears, gently glide them down and up, just to become aware of how our neck and how our shoulders feel today. Thanks for joining me. Shrugging and down. We're gonna turn that head to the left, look forward, turn to the right. Now, as you turn your head, try to keep those shoulders in place. Don't take them along for the ride. Face front and turn, right, forward. Good. 2 more. Front. Here's 2. And front. Last one on each side. To the left. Front. To the right. And front. Now we're going to nod that head. Slow, slow, slow. I want you to feel that stretch on the back of the neck. So wait for the feedback as you nod. Chin towards the chest. And then look straight ahead. Try not to overreach with this. Nod. Forward. Good. Go ahead and call your neighbors. Call your best friend. Tell them to jump on and do class with us. So pretty out. One more time. There we are. Great job. Now we're going to reach that right arm high, left arm low. Reaching into space. See if you can make that kind of sash effect across the body. Nice straight line from the right fingertips down to the left. I want you to pulse those hands back in space. So you can see what my arms are doing. I'm going to stand to the side here. Pulse. Pulse. You're welcome to do this standing, by the way. And breathe with that pulse. Reach the fingertips farther away from the body. 2 more. Here's 2. 1. Nice postural correction exercise. Reach the left arm high, the right arm low, and pulse, pulse, pulse. Feel that energy up in the mid-back, between the shoulder blades and below, not above the shoulder blades. We want to keep that neck nice and easy. You should be able to turn your head easily while you do this work. And stretch, stretch, stretch. Reach the fingertips away and pulsing the arms back. From this side, they're both pulling back, but not so much that the rib cage pops forward, right? Keep that correction. Here's 2 and 1 and relax. Woo! Feel that warmth. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Do it again. Up. Exhale to lower. 1 more. Exhale to lower. Great job. Keep those hands right here on your lap, palms down. We're going to nod forward, and as we do that, we're going to round the spine down, down, down. Now, avoid folding forward. Make this a rounding posture and bring it up. Right on. So as we shorten the front side of the body, the back side should get longer. We're trying to create this nice stretch and bend through the back chain. Let's try it again. Exhale, nod, round, rounding forward. Deep breath. Exhale, rise back up, and up, and up. That's when we rebuild the structure of the spine. Take a deep breath here, and nod. Rounding forward. Scoop out those abs, shorten the front line of the spine, and then restack as we rebuild. Great job. This next one, I want you to round forward and reach for your ankles. Go ahead and lay on your legs if that's comfortable. Take 3 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale, as you inhale, feel the back ribs expand. Feel your upper back getting wider and broader. And let's rise up. Take your time. Breathe, breathe, breathe. As you end up at the top, sit up taller. Push your hands against your chair. And then lift your chest, lift your ribs. Bring them back down to neutral. Press, lift, hold, and bring them back down. Now we're doing the very opposite, right? Now we're lengthening the spine, but we're opening up the front body. Bring it down. Okay, so as you push back with your hands, you're lifting your chest, you're lifting your ribs, keep the low back neutral, and then bring those ribs back over the hips. That's a little tight for me today. I'm having a hard time not moving my hips or low back. It's about the rib cage. Lift the ribs up off of the hips and then bring them back down. This is a good bit of feedback right here. Holding on with your hands and then down. One more time. Lift the ribs up, 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 and down, 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 right on, right there. Let's go ahead and stand up right in front of your chair. Set those feet out a little bit wider. Hands on hips. We're just going to do a little bit of a knee bend. Knee bend. Remember to send the hips back on that knee bend. Down and up. Down and squeeze. Down. As you squeeze, try not to push the hips forward. We don't want to hyperextend in the low back. We do want to stretch though, right here in the hips. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to take this to a little sway. Dip to the right, dip to the left, dip to the right. We're going to start the arms spinning. Here we go. And dip to the left, dip to the right. Getting that blood flowing now. Dip and up, sit and up. Right in the center then, put that body weight on alternating feet. Doesn't have to be a deep squat, just could be a little teeny tiny, but definitely send the hips back. Now stand still and reverse your spin. Keep those knees softened. Avoid locking them. You got it. Keep it going, arms. 3, 2, and 1. Right on. March on your right. And march, march. We're going to do a little step touch. I'm going to try to stay in the frame here. Oh, no problem. Right and left, right and left. Now, as we step to the right, reach and pull. Remember that, reach, grab the rope, pull it in. Reach, reach, reach. If this feels too fast, you can certainly slow it down for yourself. Let me show you slow. Step, reach, step, reach, step, reach. Pulling that elbow in towards your waist. Step and reach, step, reach. Back to tempo for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hold your center position. Take a deep breath. Lift. Exhale, lower. Again. In. And down. Nice. Let's go ahead and bring the right arm up and over. Slide the left hand down the thigh. Nice big stretch for that right side. Take a deep breath, lift it up. Exhale, side stretch over again. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, over again. So I'm looking out at my horizon, making sure that the head and neck stay aligned with the spine. That's important. And back up. Left arm up and over. Exhale, side stretch. Now with my right hand down my thigh, I'm pushing into that thigh for a little extra leverage and bring yourself back up. 2 more. Back up. 1 more. And back up. Very nice. Roll those shoulders around a little bit. All right, arms. I want you to reach out. Palms are down. And then flip the palms. As you do that, pull the elbows back and reach. And pull it back. and reach. There we are again, back into those mid-low traps, rhomboids, and lats. Squeeze the elbows back. 2 more times. Knees are slightly bent. 1 more. All right, let's add our cans of food or our weight implements to that. Reaching out in front, palms are down again. Okay, we're just going to squeeze those elbows back as you rotate the palms up. All right, and then reach out, palms down. Pull back, palms up. Inhale forward, exhale back. Keep those shoulders down the back. As you pull the elbows, yes, the chest is going to open a little bit more, but I don't want to jet my rib cage forward. Reach, pull back. Pretend you're pulling along stretchy band and you're making it tighter as you pull it back. Squeeze the upper mid back. Pull it back. 1 more, reach. There we go. Now reach them out in front of you with the palms up. It can be lower, all right, if those shoulders don't like that. You can even do this seated. I'm gonna pulse those hands up. They're not going any higher than parallel with the floor. I don't want to reach above the shoulder here. I just want to keep it nice and horizontal and reach. Sitting tall or standing tall. Whatever you're doing here. You got 4. Hello, front of the shoulders. 2 and 1. Now, rotate in so the palms face each other. You can put your weights down if that's getting fatiguing. But I want you to open the arms wide. Bring them back in. Good. Floating through space here. Floating through space. Engage your upper back to pull the hands back. And then float the arms forward. And open the chest. Reach the arms wide. And then bring it back in. Good. Now remember, as you open those arms, we don't want the rib cage to press forward. We're keeping them stacked over the hips. There we go. We're going to do 3 more. In. Yep, you go slow enough, it becomes a lot more work. 2, 3, 4, and forward. 2, 3, and 4, and open. 2, 3, and 4. Last one. Coming up. Here it is. Open. 2, 3, and 4, and in. There we go. Woo! Put those weights down. Let's stretch those shoulders and necks. All right, first of all, circulate them a bit. Bring the right arm across. And open and close the right hand. Open, close. Open and close. Open. Open. 2 more. Open. And open. Very nice. Now, I want you to rotate to the left. Go ahead and twist that body. Breathe. Let go of the right arm and then open it out to the right. We're going to twist again. Rotate, reach, open. Now as you rotate, keep those hips anchored to your chair. Rotate and twist. If you're standing, don't let the hips twist. That's even more challenging, isn't it? So as you twist, don't let the hips go along for the ride. Open. That's it. I think of pulling that hip back as I reach around. It's going to help me keep those hips stable. 2 more. Look out at your horizon as you do this. Open the arm, and again, twist with the right arm reaching to the left, and then open. Woo! Hello, mid-back. All right, now the left arm comes across the body, and opening and closing that hand. Open, close, open, and open. After we finish this series on the left side, we'll get some water. Make sure you've got some water handy. Open and close. Stretch those palms. Open. 2 more. Stretch them open. There you go. Now, add a little bit of rotation through the torso. Ribs and shoulders going up. You're twisting. You're growing taller. There we go. You're going to let go of that arm. And then open the left arm out to the side. Stay square here. Look at your horizon. And then follow the horizon around as you keep the hips very still And then open the arm back up. Stretch it long. Bring it across. Pull that left hip back as you reach the left hand forward and around. Here's the standing version. And open. There we go. We're going to do 4 more. Twist, reach, hips don't go along for the ride here. Facing forward. Good. Anchor those feet into the floor without gripping your toes. Find that traction under your feet, like you're pulling the floorboards together between your shoes. 1 more. Rotate, grow taller. You twist, twist, twist. And open. Fine job. Let's grab a drink of water here. All right. So, you're welcome to use your weight implements here, 1 in each hand. I'm going to hold my kettlebell, 1 in each hand, right? So the hands are together. So if you're holding your cans of food, you're going to keep those hands aligned with the shoulder. If you're holding something in the middle that's a little heavier, you're going to keep those elbows close to your sides, and you're going to curl it up, lower down, and curl it up, lower down, curl. There we go. My kettlebell here is 10 pounds. You certainly don't have to hold on to 10 pounds. And curl. But find something that allows you to have good, clean form. I'm going to step the right foot back. I'm going to bring it back in. Step the left foot back. Bring it in. Good. And step. Look out at your horizon. Keep the chest proud. Now, I'm not bending those knees. I'm just shifting my weight back. Shift it to the back toes. Come forward. Shift to the back toes. Come forward. Good. 4 more. And up. Hold those abs in and up. 2 more. Shoulders slide down the back. And curl. There we go. All right, nice. Put that weight in your right hand. You can, well, some of you have that in your right hand already. You're gonna curl the weight up, push it overhead, lower it down, and open the arm. Here it is with your canned food. Curl, press, lower, and open. And again, curl, press, lower, and 4 on the left. It's a curl, and press. So I'm still looking straight ahead, out of my horizon. It's hard for me to not look down at you. And up, and down, and lower. Good. 2 more. Curl that arm to the shoulder, push it overhead, bring it down, and lower. 1 more time. Curl. Press. Lower down, and recover. Now, we're going to pick up 1 weight in each hand. You might already have that. But let's split our stance again. 1 foot back, doesn't matter which one, you get to choose. Wherever you can balance best, all right? I want even weight on each foot, 50-50. We're gonna do the same exercise, curling up to the shoulders, pressing overhead, lower down, and lower the hands. Curl, press it up, bend the arms, and lower. Now, it's hard for you to push overhead with weight. You could reach out in front of you. I'll give that a whirl. So it's out, bring it in, and lower down, okay? So that hip overhead is just not an option. And down, and open. 1 more. Curl, press it up, bend, lower down. There we go. All right, I'm gonna put 1 of these down. We're gonna do a little bit of halo. You're welcome to sit or stand. I'm going to sit so that I can look straight forward, a little closer to you. All right, so if you're holding a weight or a can of food, just something to move around the head. All right, like so. Just take that around the head. I'm going to try to keep my hips and my ribs very still As I mobilize the shoulders, just letting them glide. Whoops, caught my hair. Let's go the other direction. Around to the right ear, back. And I'm trying to keep that weight at the same height. It could be a little higher, it could be up here, kind of like a halo. Well, these are called halos, but I'd like to make it more of an orbit around the center of the head, that midline, where the nose is. One more time, right about there. Fantastic. All right, so let's stand up if you're able. If you want to sit, that's fine too, but we're going to start to run the arms. Run those arms. All right, I'm going to set my feet out a little bit wider here. Add a little bit of a knee bounce. Now remember, with that knee bounce, we're still flexing at the hips. It's almost like my body is thinking about doing a squat. That's a hint. Good. Now the squat is really important. It's a very functional movement. It's something we should all be practicing on a daily basis because it uses the whole body. It mobilizes those hips, knees, ankles, forces us to strengthen the spine. All right, are you ready? We're going to stop that arm running, the blood's flowing again. We're going to send the hips back. I like to put my hands at my hips to make sure they're folding up, and then I stand back up. Now when you squat, keep that chest proud, keep that spine long, and stand up. Got a little bit of a visual cue here. So keeping those points of my spine aligned with that hole every time I squat, right? So as I go forward, I don't want to find myself rounding. I lost contact. Right there. Keep those hips up against that surface. And stand it up. And reach. You're going to reach the arms out here. Just do your best. Just do your best. If your knees need a break, take that break. And up. Very nice. All right. So, most of you probably have a chair. You can use that to hold on to. You're going to pick up your left leg. Right there. And breathe. Now, rotate that ankle. Find the bead. Find the bead. This makes it a little extra challenging for me today. I don't get to hang on to a chair. Go the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that foot down. Good, turn around. I won't turn around because I don't have a chair to turn around with. But go ahead and circulate that right ankle. There you go. Make sure you're adding that breath to it. Let's go the other direction. Find your breathing. Nice. All right. Have a seat. We're going to set those feet out wide out in front of us. There we go. Now, we're going to use those hands against the thighs to help us support our spine. We're going to hinge forward, nice straight line of the spine, and then push up with your hands. Bend, working the backs of those arms, press it up. Typically the front muscles of the body, right, the biceps, the quads are stronger than the back side of the body. Makes sense, we're forward moving creatures. Good, so as I do this, what's happening is bending my elbows and I'm pushing up, using the back of my arm, using those triceps, and push yourself up. Good, try to avoid using your spine to do this. We're using the spine to keep the posture correct, but we're not using it to sit up tall again. You're using your arms for that. Push your body weight up, like you're doing a push-up. That's what we're doing. Push your body up. Here we go, push up. All right, we're gonna add a little twist. We're gonna reach the right arm up and spiral the body around. Keep those hips squared, facing me. Look out at your horizon. If you're on a chair, you can use that left hand to leverage. Create a little more support there for an increased stretch. Go ahead and bring the arm down and twist the body. There we go. Left arm reaches up. Rotate around. Go longer, because longer muscles are stronger muscles. Stay with me. Not only are we reaching through the arm, but we're reaching out through the crown. If your shoulders don't like to reach up, you can leverage on your leg. Just want you to find that nice spine twist while lengthening upwards. Good, and face forward. Nice job. Let's engage the fronts of the arms, anterior deltoids, and the chest a little bit. So, hands together. I want to make sure my hands are a good distance away from my chest so that my wrists are not breaking like this. Okay, we don't want extreme flexion in the wrist. We want them to be long. So from there, what you're going to do is press the hands together gently but steadily and push with the right into the left, resist with the left, and then go the other direction. Pushing and resisting all at the same time. Yes, we're getting the benefit of that, going both directions on both arms. Now, if you haven't felt your core kick in yet with this, something's not right. And breathe, breathe. Keep it going. Stay with me. Breathe. You can even feel the obliques kick in here because we're adding a little bit of rotation, mobility. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Stay tall. Stay tall as you press. Breathe. You can make this as hard or as easy as you want, right? And push. Feeling my biceps here too, with the arms outstretched a little bit. We're gonna do one more each way, and press. Resist while you do that, and press. Resist. Right arm high, left arm low. Bring it in and switch. This is just a stretch, a little recovery, and switch, and reach, and switch, and reach. All right, arms reach out. Let's pick up the right hip, right hip, left. Stay with me. Okay, so want to keep from the rib cage moving upwards, very stable. If it wasn't stable, it would look something like this, right? No teeter-totter at the top. Just swish the hips, right and left, and picking up the hip towards the ribs, and lift, squeeze, shorten, strengthen. If you want to try a double time, you're welcome to it. And swish, 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 swish. Hopefully you've got all of the family involved with this, moving with you. Four, I want you to feel those sides. 3, 2, and 1. Now, hands on hips. We're going to stir the hips around, starting in a squat position. I'm going to bring them around to the right, push the hips forward, around to the left, and then back into my squat. And again, around, forward. Finish in that squat position and go the other direction. Just stir them around. You're picking up the hip, pressing them forward, tuck your tail, and then come back and around. One more time. Finish in your squat. There we go. And grab a drink of water. Good work out there. Stay with me. Let's work those triceps again, but this time with our weights. This time with our weights. Here they are. Right on. So now you can do this on your chair. I'm not on a chair today, so I'm going to stand and do these, and you're welcome to do that with me. I'm going to split my stance here. Split my stance, so one foot's in front of the other. The feet are on railroad tracks, right? Don't try to balance on a tightrope, so we've got a good base of support. Sit back, okay? Pull the elbows back. Extend the arms long. Right arm straight, left arm straight. Kind of running down the track here. Good, I'm going to try it with my bells. Reach, 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 breathe. Try to make the arms as straight as they'll go. 4 more. 4, 3, woo, 2, and 1. Push both back and hold them back. Breathe, breathe. There we go. Now from here, the rear delt, the triceps are still working. You're going to lower the hands, stand yourself up, switch your foot position, and hinge down again. Press the arms back, bring them back in. Stand your body up. Switch your foot position. Bend. Push the hands back. Bring them back in. Stand. Switch. Bend. Press it back. Now we're going to do one more. So 2 on this side. Stand up. Switch positions. Hinge forward. 2 presses. 1 and 2. Nice elongated spine. Stand up, switch feet. Now we're doing 3. Bend those knees, hinge those hips. For 3, arms are straighter. Find your balance. 2, this is a good balance exercise. 3, stand up, switch positions. Bend your knees. 3, 2, pull those abs up and in. And 1. And go ahead and stand up. Very nice job. All right, let's put your weights down for just a moment. We're going to do a little more balancing. Stand next to your chair so you can hold on to the chair back. But we're going to put the right foot in front, left foot behind. We've done this before. We're on a tightrope, right? All right, here we are. Toe to heel. If you feel like that's really unstable, either hold on to your chair or step your feet out a little bit wider. I don't know if you can see that. A little bit wider, okay? So you've got a broader base of support. Either way, we're gonna balance, okay? Both or just the outside arm comes up and lower down. Now, I'm gonna look out at my horizon as I do this and find a place for my eyes to focus. 1 more. Now hold your position, do what you have to. You need to be the tightrope walker here, that's fine. But what I want you to find are your upper inner thighs and your pelvic floor. So you're gonna try to narrow your sits bones underneath you. Pull your femur bones closer together. That will really help with balance. And that applies to any sort of balance that you require in the day, right? That's always a good place to go. Squeeze the upper inner thighs together. Tone the low abs, and try to create a nice correct posture. All right, from there, we're gonna start to circle the arms, little circles low, traveling to high. Doesn't matter how high, it could be shoulder height or above. Now reverse those circles and go down. Now, A, we're trying to maintain our balance, but B, let's do better and see if we can maintain a really stable body. Let's go a little faster with the arms. You could do this with small little weights. Those cans of food would be perfect for this. Circle, circle, circle. Good. 3, and keeping an eye on my garden. I've had some scrub jays flying by. I just planted some things yesterday and I do not want them fishing around. Circle, circle, circle. And reverse. There we go. Hold your position. Hold onto your chair. Close the eyes. My core is on board. Then I'm going to let the body go with the flow of my wobble, right? And catch myself like I'm surfing. Try to let go of your toes. They're not gripping and grabbing. Let's relax. Open the eyes. We're going to switch position. So we're going to do all that on the other side. Right toes behind the right heel. Energize the sits bones together. Squeeze the upper inner thighs. Tone your low abs. So we're going to breathe 4 times. Exhale down. Just getting used to this posture. Upright posture. And try to straighten your legs to the same degree. Not locked, but straight, so that you can pull those femur bones, these guys, closer together. All right, so that's going to engage the core, the glutes, and hopefully the low abs. There we go. Arms reaching out. Now remember, you can just work one side while you hold on to your chair. It's still enough distraction and confusion for your body to try to have to balance. I guess we did this slower. I'm sorry. We're going to start slow. Little tiny circles, and then reverse it to move down. Keep looking at your horizon. You can listen to my words, listen to your body, and not watch quite so much. Watch your horizon. Let's go a little faster with those arm circles. Find your balance. Keep your body still. Let's go down in reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go up again. Here we go. Can we do about 25 of these? I got to talking about those scrub days. Let's reverse. One more time. We're moving up, moving up, moving up in the world. I hope you can transcend some of this stress we've got going on. Woo! Moving down. Now it's heating up in here. There we go. All right, time to close our eyes. Trying to play with the balance a little bit. So, riding that surfboard out there. We do want to keep the core engaged. We need the core if we're going to stay upright. You got your chair if you need it. Woo! Breathing. Oh, rough seas out there on the surfboard today. Yes, it does make a difference, depending on which foot is forward, doesn't it? Your lead foot, your strong leg, whatever it is. Okay, we're gonna open the eyes. Oh, thank goodness. And get off that surfboard. Man, grab a drink of water, that was work. All right, let's pick up those weights one more time. One more time. And we're gonna do a little bit of over the creek, under the fence work today. So I'm gonna move over to my left so that when I travel in the frame, I'm gonna go right to left. You're gonna step over the creek, and then under the fence, right there. Over the creek, under the fence. There it is. Up and over, under, that's a squat together. Over, wide stance, over, and then under. Now everybody's creek is gonna be a different width. Everybody's fence is gonna be a different height. So, work on the farm that accommodates you. One more time, over, and we're going under the fence, right there. Now I'm gonna scooch over to the right side, so that now I'm gonna go over the creek with the left knees, right knee high, and then squat together home. Look at your horizon. Now keep that chest proud as you go under the fence. Here we go. Up and over, squat down, and lift. Yes, up and over, go under. If you have little people in your home, invite them to join us. Squat down and up. Next Tuesday, bring them along. Get a tote bag for everyone, squat. If you have a partner or a spouse in your house, invite them to come along. I'd love to hear about it. We're doing one more, over the creek, right there, and under the fence, right there. Excellent job. All right, you can put those weights down. We're gonna do our cool down. Let's see if I can find some different music for us. Okay, I'm back. Don't leave me. I just needed to find some different music for us. Ice Ice Baby wasn't cutting it for me on the cool down. Have a seat. Have a seat. Let's melt forward. Hands on thighs, rounding over the knees, down the legs. Rounding forward, just melt over your legs. Take a deep breath and be heavy. Exhale, rise back up. Right back up on top of your sits bones. And again, inhale. Exhale, nod. Rounding forward. Be heavy. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, rise back up. One more. Melting down. Round, round, round. Rise back up. There we go. Keep the hands pressing into the legs. Now lift your chest, lift your ribs, open up to the sky. Bring it back down to neutral. Look at your horizon. Press into the thighs to lift your ribs. Bring it back down. Very nice. We're going to set those feet out a little bit wider. Make sure that you're still anchored on your chair. I want to drop the right shoulder down the midline. Look up over at the left. Up at the ceiling. Okay, I'm still there. Goody. My phone was freaking out a little bit. Over there. Let's go to the other side. Rotate the left shoulder down the midline. Look up over the right shoulder. Ooh, nice twist. Find your center. Rise back. We're going to sway those arms. Good. And just float. Close your eyes. Shift your weight hip to hip here. Four more. 3, 2. It's a nice rib cage shift, nice rib cage mobilizer. There we go. Sitting up tall. Cross your right knee over your left. Give yourself a quick little twist. Pushing on that knee. Push it over to the left. Find center. Head, nod the head down towards the knee. Restack back up. Switching, I know we're out of time. I just want to finish this side. We're going to twist to the left. Sitting tall. And then back to the center. Nod down, head towards the knee. And sit back up tall. You're all done. I thank you for joining me today. I really enjoyed it. It was fun being home in my home studio. I hope you enjoyed it. And keep that sunshine in your life and stay well. All right? Keep washing your hands. Don't forget, keep washing your hands and wear your mask. Talk to you on Tuesday. Tote Tuesday. Bye.